Alright, guys, here we go. Recap of the day. Pretty bad day for me. I had a weird trade where I accidentally lost 2R as opposed to 1, but the trade I shouldn't have took in the first place, but I don't see how. I don't know, let me show here. So if we look over here, it was on Roku. Here's my first entry. 9:38:30, I get filled. And then 30 seconds later, there's no way I would have hit the hotkey again. Like, no way in the world I would have hit the hotkey again. I get filled, so it doubles my shares. And I took $1 risk because I know how Roku can move pretty quick, and my stop was right under there. And it doubled my shares, so I really should have only had 50 cents risk. And I should have got out immediately when I saw this happening because, one, the trade was bad. We had this moving average sloping down in our way, moving average on the 15 in our way. We have all these daily previous day high, previous day low, closes, blah, 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 all in the way. This is just a bad trade. The only thing it had going for me was it was holding the 20 on the 1, or the 9 on the 1. But just a bad trading day. And then to make it worse, I don't like trading days when the whole market's down like this. I'm just generally not good at it. To make matters worse, I got this double fill for whatever reason. I still don't know why that happened. I don't even think my hand was on the keyboard at the time. Oh well. So, whatever, came down against me, got stopped out, so I lost 2R there as opposed to 1R, and that definitely tilted me a bit. Luckily for the next trade, I did wait a few minutes and I wasn't, completely emotional about it. I waited 5 minutes, took a trade on Goose, which this trade I'm perfectly fine with. Other than the fact that I'm long on 3 trades on a day where the market's getting crushed, I'm okay with all my trades except the Roku trade. The Roku trade was garbage. So, we're really strong in the morning here. We have the first real pullback for the most part. Right onto the 9 moving average. Creates a hammer here. On this daily level, which is 43.50. I take it long. On the break of the hammer. Looks good at first. And generally when you lose the momentum immediately, it's not going to keep going. And I definitely recognize that. I said that to myself. And I still held a little bit longer than I should have. I think in reality I should have got out when this candle closed, because it's not trading the way you planned it to trade. You wouldn't take the trade. I wouldn't have taken the trade a minute later here. So why would I stay in it? But whatever. Overall, fine with this trade. If you look back on this, there's nothing in its way. 43. Oh wow, it's that low now. That's crazy. Dropped off a lot. So 43.40 is right here. There's nothing in its way until $45 on the daily. Nothing in its way on the 15-minute. Nothing in the way on the 5. Just daily levels. So I'm happy with this trade. Besides the fact that the overall market was down, setup was good. And then we have Apple, last trade. So at this point, my max loss is 2R, and I lose 3R today. This was like a 0.5R loss. Whoops. So at this point, these last 2 trades are pretty emotional because my Roku 2R loss in the beginning definitely threw me off. So, okay, so we have Apple, which is a similar case. We're strong from the open in a down market. On a down day, strong pullback, breaks through and is holding the 9. I take it long on the 9 right here, along with this level, which is previous resistance, I take it long there. If I had a little bit tighter risk, I would have got 3 to 1 here, but I didn't. I didn't even get 2 to 1. 2 to 1 was at 206.70, so that's what I was waiting out for. Came against me, got out pretty close to break even, lost about 0.3 or 0.35 R, something like that here, and then it just completely went against me. So it's one of those days where I'm glad I didn't hold anything, which I never do. I mean, I'm pretty good at cutting risk immediately. Yeah, that's it. Hopefully I can trade a little bit better tomorrow, a little bit more disciplined. I need to really cut my losing days at 2R, and to just have good 2 to 1 days. Like, my winning day is 4R, my losing day is 2R. I think that's the key to the long-term longevity and surviving here. But overall, I'm still doing pretty good on the month. I think I'm like plus 15R or something like that. Plus 15, yeah, I think plus 15R or something on the month. So we're doing all right. But yeah, thanks guys. See you tomorrow.